Good afternoon. I think we're afternoon, aren't we? Yeah, we're afternoon. Hi. Say hello. Let me know where you're dropping in from. If the kids are back to school, don't tell me because my don't go back. I say mine, my one. It doesn't go back until tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. It's like you need that structure and that normal life back, don't you? When the kids are back to school and you know that you can get some kind of routine going. So, in order to get ready for that, I wanted to share with you some tips that I use to plan my week well. Now, you probably all know that I'm the founder of my Pro Planner, which are these planners here, and we're nearly sold out of every single one of the general planner. General planners are for anyone outside of the network marketing industry. So we're nearly sold out of all those. We have the pink leopard left. So be quick if you want to get a general planner. And then network marketing planners, we've got some left of those. So take a look on the website, myproplanner.co.uk. That is the planner that I'm going to be using to plan out my week and show you how I do it. However, use whatever you want. Use whatever works. Doesn't matter to me. Coming in from the Highlands of Scotland, Angela, it must be flipping freezing there because it's cold in the lowlands of Wales. And I know it's colder up there. Okay, a few tools that I need to plan my week out really well. First one is the Daily Desk Planner. These are sold out. They're coming back in next week. So you can still place orders and they will go out next week. So just to let you know, Daily Desk Planner I need. Then we go to the planner. This is my one, Black Leopard. And then I have my social media planners. So this is the content planner. Hey, Andrea, good morning. Hey, Beck. And the scheduler, okay? So this is social media bundle. This is the Pro Planner. And this is the Daily Desk Planner. And this is what I need to plan my time. I have got, hey, Belvia, I have got several businesses. I am a multi-entrepreneur, if you like, and I'm really busy, but first and foremost, my priority is being a mum, being a wife, being a daughter, being a friend, being a sister, and all of those things. And so if I prioritize those things, then what that means is, we all need money to live, we all need to earn, we all need to run our businesses. So I have to be really, really organized as best as I can be. Now, I always allow for leeway. There's always going to be days that don't go to plan. There's always going to be times that it just doesn't quite work out. This morning being one of those, I was supposed to be doing this an hour ago. Something came up. More important, I'm just pretty relaxed about the fact that this is my plan. Sometimes it's going to change and sometimes it's not, and I'm cool with it either way, but I will always get done the activities that I absolutely must get done, okay? The things are going to help me move forward towards my goals. Those things are going to be always prioritized. So I'm obviously doing the goal board live as well. So for those of you who have messaged me and asked me, can you do that goal board live? Yes, I can, but I'm just prioritizing. So I will get around to it. I promise you now I will. And also, lots of people have been asking about the goal setting boot camp. No, it's not open at the moment, but yes, you will be able to buy the course. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get that set up, but that will be available soon. If you've already bought the course, you don't need to buy it. The boot camp, the live one we did together, don't need to buy it again. You'll get access to your own sort of logins that you will always have lifetime access to that. Okay, so what do I do first? When I'm sat at my desk and I'm like, I have good morning from Bristol. How did that show up? But put my planner on my mouse. When I'm sat at my desk and I feel really overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I've got so much to do. Where the hell do I actually start? Because I have no idea sometimes. Then all I do is brain dump. This is the Daily Desk Planner, and on there it gives you an area that literally says brain dump here. Put out everything that's in your head, the stuff that's in your head that isn't immediate, it's not urgent, but maybe it is important, or maybe it's just stuck in there and you're like, just get it down onto paper so that I can then prioritize what it is that I need to do. Once you fill up the brain dump section, then you'll see little squares here, number them. Yeah, start at number 1 and number them in order of importance. Then I literally write down my to-do list here again. It's just a really great way of processing everything you've got to do, getting it out of your head, and then moving it onto paper. Are you all with me so far? Give me a yes This makes sense. Don't have to type all that, just a yes, it's absolutely fine. But I just want to know, does that like resonate with you? You're like, yeah, my head is so full all the flipping time. It's why I wake up early in the morning, or I can't sleep, or if I get up for a wee in the night, I can't go back to sleep, and it's so annoying because I'm thinking of a million things. Get them out of your head, onto here, reduce that anxiety, and start with a plan. Yes, Nat. Yes, Corinne. I know when you've got busy minds, you just can't help it. So onto there, prioritize from number 1 all the way down. Add them into your to-do list. You've got notes here and your affirmations, okay? All right, now, daily, weekly, monthly, how do you go about planning it? Okay. Just some tips here. So we have obviously a week per view. For me, so much better mindset-wise, so much better clarity-wise. Things, yes, daily activities are important. So things like in the network marketing planner, you have the little section next to the day part, which says volume. This is so that you can track whatever goal it is, if it's a money thing, if it's just a volume thing, if it's number of sales, if it's number of conversations, whatever it is that you're tracking, track it daily. I always get surprised by people like, I didn't hit any of my goals. And they've like got to the end of the year to realize this, or the end of a month, and they're like, yeah, the end of the month is just manic because, you know, I've really got to push for this, that, or the other. And I'm like, but you had 30 days knowing that this day was the last day of the month. The only reason that that would come as a shock, or you would have to really push, or things would be manic, would be because you're not tracking effectively enough. See, nothing comes as a surprise if you plan it. So it's planning it out, breaking it down, so that if you're tracking it every day, you can make adjustments, you can change the goals, change the timeline, up your activity, whatever it takes for you to, you know, get to where you need to be, then you can do that. But nothing, and I mean nothing, should come as a surprise. Because if you're planned out, it's not a surprise. In terms of having the perfect week, I believe there's no such thing as a perfect week, unless, you know, you're on holiday or something, but that's not everyone's reality every day of their life. So it's about finding as much of a flow as you can. I don't believe in balance. Balance suggests that if it tips this way, it goes up and everything's great. And if it tips this way, it goes down and everything doesn't feel so good. But I believe that everything is about finding a flow. If you're putting some effort in a relationship, then your flow is that you're both side by side and you're navigating your way around the day-to-day life and the challenges and the ups and the downs, but you stay together and you find a flow. If you're finding a flow in your daily lives, your weekly lives, you know, planning things in, fitting everything in, then again, it's twists and turns. It's not like, oh, I didn't do that live on time, now I'm a failure and my whole week's gone to rat poo. No, it doesn't have to be so dramatic. It's just a look, this is the structure I want to stick to. Sometimes things will happen, we have to navigate around them, overcome challenges, but I will find a flow. You don't need to just sit there thinking, oh, I don't have a balance, I do too much of this and not enough of this. Find your flow with it all, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. So once I've written down everything in like my daily sort of to-do list and my desk planner, I then will break things down into different sections. And I've left my highlighters in my handbag at my car, but here's a couple. I like the pastel colors in my planner. So what I will do is I will sit down, I'll allocate a color highlighter to different areas of my life. So the one will be for me, which will be like gym time, sat reading my book time, if you do a bit of meditating time, if you go for some nails or lashes or whatever it is, that comes under me time. That's important. This might be work time. I always put my work time in pink. This is important too, because without the work, you can't do the play stuff. So it's all right having, you know, I really want to be this, you know, with my family, that with my family, that with the other. Okay, you might need to do a bit of work in order to do that. It's all not all sort of play and no work, and it's not all work and no play. You've got to have a better flow, right? Hi, Sean. So I use pink for work, and what this does is this allows me to see where my time is being balanced out. Emily, you might have seen on my desk planner, Emily Grant's twins won. Let's get their present. Can't believe they won. Okay, so then you want to obviously map around the areas in your planner when you're planning to do your work, when you're planning to have your me time, when you're planning to have your family time. Notice the me time comes before the family time. That never happens, does it, girls? It's wishful thinking. Never flipping happens. So you want to really segment the times in the different areas of your life that really matter to you. So in order, by doing that, I should say, as a result of doing that, what you'll be able to do is sort of have a bird's eye view of your week, the different colours that it's made up of. And you'll be, hey Nick, you'll be able to say, that is a great flow to my week. That is a great flow to my week. Now, sometimes you can come in and get it, it's fine. Get it, it's fine. Just watch that, you might go right yourself on my light. My dad's just going to get some printing off. I don't want him to. Did you fall? Christ. All right, so that just makes you take a bird's eye view and be like, is that the flow that I want in my week? Is my time being put in the right areas? If, for example, the next 2 weeks, you do your planning, you execute it, and you're like, do you know what? I didn't spend enough time with my family, or I wasn't present enough, or do you know what? I didn't do enough work. Then, of course, you can like juggle things around. It doesn't have to be perfect just because it's the first flaming week of the year. Nothing's going to go like tremendously wrong if you don't get it immediately. And it takes some time for you to juggle things around and adjust. Okay? It's absolutely fine to do that. So don't worry. It's okay. This is not, perfection. And it's why I titled it Planning the Perfect Week, because it's nonsense. Perfect week doesn't exist. I was talking last night in the Impact Academy. I was doing a live about how to build your businesses through using lives. And lots of the things that came up were people with confidence. And, I was trying to plan it and it never seems to go the way I want it to go and all of these things. And I'm like, listen, we all need to just chill out and stop being quite so hard on ourselves. I mean, I've got like a 7-finger forehead. Proof here, look at that. I've got a couple of chins going on here. I've definitely got some wrinkles. I'm not where I want to be in every area of my life, but do I care? No. Am I bothered if someone's going to sit there and think, wow, she's got a big fod? No, I don't care. Because when you get to a certain comfortableness, you can make up your own words, like comfortableness. But it's true that when you get to a certain place with yourself, when you know yourself really well, when you are in tune with who you are, what your values are, who you are as a person, which is way more important than what you do, who you are as a person, then listen, it is perfectly fine for you to put yourself out there and not care what people think. I mean, you always want to consider people's feelings. You don't want to go out there being mean just because you're like, well, I'm just going to do what I want. I don't mean that. But I mean, don't worry about what people might think of you, or the size of your forehead, or the shape of your nose, or the colour of your skin, or whatever. Like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Kath, we love your teeth. She make me laugh. She's like, that was safe in the group. Don't be telling everyone. We just don't care. That's it. You'll be looking around now, all these crazy lives of people like super confident that were before. You'll be like, where have these guys come from? Like the Impact Academy. They're all wild in there and super happy with themselves. It's really annoying. Look, I can tell you how to plan a week. I can tell you what colours to use. I can tell you roughly what your planners should look like. I can tell you how to plan out your social media. I'm going to do another live on this because this one's too long. I can tell you how to use these. I can tell you how to do that. But more importantly, this is the beginning of the year, and I know that not everybody will be in line with 2022 yet, and you will be doing the things that you really want to do to move forward and all of these things. And I just want to let you know, like, it doesn't matter. We're going to be growing together this year, and it's one step at a time, and it shouldn't be overwhelming. Otherwise it's boring and annoying and a right drag. So one step at a time. And yeah, we'll perfect planning your weeks. You'll get into a really great flow. It might take you a month or a couple of months, and that's absolutely fine. Don't worry. It's just really important that everything that you do is in line with your values and who you are, and your flow is working for you. And that is what is most important. So if you've taken anything from the live this morning, apart from the fact that, wow, Heather Cooper's got a really massive fod. Apart from that, then let it be that, you know, find your flow and go with it. If you took value from this as well, do feel free to give it a share for anyone else who might need to just be giving themselves a little bit of a break, but also moving forward, right? Learning new things, putting them into practice, getting better. For those of you who've asked about the Impact Academy, which is loads of you, I thought I'd put it around everywhere, but the doors are closed at the moment. I need to catch up with some admin things, and so do my team. But they, oh, hey, Debs, that's so weird you commented. I literally drove past FX Leisure. I was up in Manchester, and I thought of you. That's so weird. And I thought, my God, that was like one of the best times in my life. I loved that time. We used to have such good fun at Debbie's boot camp classes, body pump and body comeback. She was the best. Yes, so go easy on yourselves. Don't miss out on me. If you do want to be part of the Impact Academy, click on the link, which is on Facebook in the live title, and you can join my list because they'll be the first people I'm telling about when that opens up. It's going to also close completely on the 31st of January, so I won't be taking any more people into the Academy then, and it'll be closed for a couple or a few months. Lovely to see you too, Debs. Take care, everyone. I will catch up with you guys soon. Those Impact Academy people, oh my God, my mouse has run out of battery now, and I'm just going to be constantly live for the day or until I actually fix. Oh no, here we go. You're lucky. Instagram, you're safe. I can actually go. Take care. Bye-bye. I actually can't go. Wait a minute. So you'll see my technical prowess now of smash it down on the desk until it works. I think it is, you know. Short when you need it. This is brilliant. You know I'm going to delete this live, don't you? Because I'm like really just smashing the life out of the mouse. She's not the calmest of people. This is ridiculous. Oh, connected. I can go. That was brilliant. I'm going to leave it here because that's funny. No biggie. Bye.